Hi guys. Hello guys. Welcome to today's live. Welcome to today's live. Today we are not cooking. Hey, cooking and doing live needs God's grace. Today, how are you guys doing? Please leave a comment below. Let me know where you're watching me from. And yes, we are celebrating 6,000 subscribers. We've come a long way. A very, very long way. So leave a comment below. Let me know where you're watching me from. Remember to like the video, please. Like the video today, guys. I want to give you the itinerary of what is going to happen next week when we will be visiting our children's home. Okay. So I've been told it is not very clear to all of you. So I am here to, guys, I'm having a headache. So I'm here to tell you guys how we're going to go about it next week. Yes, so as we wait for people to come in so that I don't repeat myself again and again and again, just leave a comment below and let me know where you're watching me from. And tell me how your Sunday is. Because mine is fantastic. Very fantastic. Yesterday we had several people come on live. So let us wait for people to join in. My Sunday is okay. I was with my family and my loved ones, just chilling at home and doing some chores. Let us see today if our laptop will connect to the Wi-Fi so that I can read your comments from the laptop. Remember to like the video as you join. Guys, you guys know why we are here, and I've been told to collaborate with other YouTubers so that we can raise more funds to this cause of visiting the children's home, and I think it's a good idea since we've raised some money, but it will be good if we go higher. So I'm going to collaborate with a few YouTubers. You guys know Nicolene, of course, she's on top of the list. I'll reach out to the YouTubers that I know so that we can see if we can contribute to the money, a good amount of money. And if you're watching this and you want us to have a target, please leave it in the comment section. Leave it in the comment section and you see if we can get to that target. Happy Sunday, though. Happy Sunday. How is your Sunday? Mine is fantastic. Very, very, very fantastic. I hope yours is too. So, welcome to today's live, guys. Thank you for popping by. Please like the video. Even if you want to comment, just like the video. Hello, Ronnie Farley. How are you doing? Thank you for coming on today's live. I really, really appreciate you. And as we wait for people to come, because guys, I don't want to repeat the itinerary of what we're going to do next week at the children's home. So we'll just wait for people to come, maybe give them 10 minutes or so, and then I'll give you guys the itinerary of next week. And then besides that, guys, I want you guys to remember that I'm a real estate agent in Kenya. So if you know someone who is visiting Kenya or wants to invest in property in Kenya, please tell them to reach out to me. And you can follow me on Instagram so that when you give them my details, you can give them my Instagram so that they can reach out to me directly, please. Yeah, today we are not cooking. No. No, 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 no. Cooking and doing live at the same time, hmm, you require a lot of grace. Guys, if you guys, because we are contributing all of us, please leave a comment below. If you guys want us to have a target, if you guys want to have us to have a target of the amount that we will raise, let me know in the comment section, please. And again, we are celebrating 6,000 subscribers. Yes, I reached 6,000 subscribers like maybe 2 months ago, but I was not able to celebrate. But I am here celebrating. It has been a milestone. It has been a very good journey. A very good journey, and I am very excited. I'm very, very excited. I hope we grow in numbers and in views. Yeah, because having people is very important. Having a community is very important, especially if you're doing business. It is important for you. Okay, so 4 more minutes. Hi, Devonte Schmidt. Schmidt. Hi, Devonte. How are you doing? I have never seen you on my live. I have never seen you on my live. I've never seen that name here. Yeah, I guess you're. I will guess that you're from the European countries. Krings. Mm. So, guys, we are doing a contribution. We are doing a contribution towards some children who are in the slum. That is not even ghetto, that is slum, literally, guys. And if you want me to walk you around when we go there, if you guys want me to show you around, but I've done a video there before. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Ronnie. So we are going to visit a children's home next week. But let me give 3 more minutes, wait for people to join in so that I can give you the itinerary of what is going to happen next week. We have done $205, but we can do more. We can do triple or quadruple of that. But we just have 1 week. We just have 1 week, guys. Yeah, we just have 1 week, and you can contribute in so many ways. There are so many different ways. My mobile money is the best. The best. If you know how to send using mobile money through Sendwave or Wild Remit or Tap Tap Send, that is the best thing. The best, the best, the best, the best. But we are contributing towards a cause of taking care of tuition fees for some children who are in the slums and they're in school, and we can help them by doing this. Yeah. So I've been told to collaborate with other YouTubers so that we see if we can contribute more. Last year we did close to $600, so that's a good thing. So yeah, let's see how we're going to do this year. If you guys want us to do more of this, like we extend the duration, we extend the time, we extend the time in which we can contribute so that we can have more money. You guys let me know. Okay? Yeah. Why am I looking funny? I'm looking funny. Leave, guys, please like the live. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. And I'm also going to open my Buy Me Coffee link because that is the main place that people usually contribute towards. I'm copying my buy me coffee link, guys. So we are 10 minutes in and we are going to start. And the ones who are going to join us, they'll just join us on the way. So they will just join us on the way. I've just seen Nicolin's brother somewhere and I'm like, Nicolin's brother? Yeah, this is Nicolin's brother. Yeah, this is Nicolin's brother. And I have subscribed to his channel. Oh, he has deleted all the posts or what? I have to ask him. Okay, guys, so let us start. So, guys, we are here today. We are gathered here today. Share this to your friends or friends. We are gathered here today because we are going to contribute. We are planning to visit a children's home next week. This coming week, like the Monday of tomorrow, we are planning to visit children's home. The week that is coming, like the week Monday, tomorrow, that week, tomorrow, like tomorrow's week. Okay, let me say the second week of November. So we are planning to visit the children's home the second week of November. And we are visiting the children's home because we want to help them in terms of catering for part of their tuition fees. Tuition fees is one of the major things that they have to cater for, and they do not have they do not have an official sponsor. They fully rely on well wishers, and we are gathered together so that we can be able to come in together and assist them. Okay? That is why we are here. And they do not have an official sponsor, as I have said. So they just fully rely on well wishers. And I know that they have so much debt when it comes to their tuition fees. They have debts in school. And we can be able to assist them and change their lives actually tremendously by taking care of part of this. Because you find that most people who are from the slums, most of the time they end up in the slums because they go to school in the slums, or they don't finish school, or they engage in drugs, or they engage in theft or petty crime, those kind of things. So you find that most people who are raised in slums, they just end up in slums. They have their families there, they have their children there, their grandchildren there, So a very small percentage actually out makes it out of the slums. And hi, Spiral Black. And one of the ways that we can help them and break that cycle is to cater for to assist them to go to school. Thank you, Spiral Black, for liking the video. So when they go to school, their minds open up, because I'm very proud of this specific children's home, because the children who are under the care of this gentleman, we even have some of the children who are already in college or university, and they are very, very disciplined. They are very disciplined kids. Discipline is their number one thing there. So they have really been taught how to be disciplined, and they are making it all the way to university and colleges and high school, and that is a big milestone, especially if you're coming from the slum. So we are visiting them, and we'll be visiting them this coming week, the second week of November, that is just starting, to cater for part of the tuition fees because they do not have official sponsors. Okay. So the money that we'll contribute, I will say like 99% of it. We will use 1% of it to probably buy a few sweets and biscuits because we are visiting children so that they can just have something in their mouth to eat. So some sweets. And then the 99% we are going to, it's going to cater for their tuition fees. And how we are going to do this is, so I will go with the money there to the children's home. Yeah, kids always need sweets. So I will visit the children's home with the money, but on my mobile phone, not cash money. And then when I get there, of course, I'll meet the people in charge and I'll be able to talk to sheriff or if there is another person in charge. And I will tell them they'll be able to give me the account details, the school account details of where the children go to school. Because I know the children go to different schools in university, in college, in high school, as well as in primary school, because they are children of different kinds of ages. So he will be able to give us the account details of the school that he probably prefers most, maybe where they have the highest amount of debt in terms of the tuition fees. And then when he gives me the account number of the school, I can be able to pay it directly from my phone to the school account number. And then when I have the receipt, because I'll have the receipts, when I have the receipts, I will give it the receipt to him, and then he will be able to approach the school and tell them that we paid this amount of money to cater for the tuition fees of so and so children, So his son will be able to know how to allocate the school fees, but we would have already paid it directly to the school. If you guys get what I am saying. And if you guys have any questions and if you want any clarifications, let me know in the comment section. And then besides that, I will be able to document this whole journey on a video like we did last year. So we'll be able to document the whole journey on a YouTube video. And we're doing this because we are many people coming together, bringing resources together to assist people, and people will want to know if the money that we contributed actually went to what we had discussed earlier. So that is why it is very important for us to document it. And I'll be showing you guys the receipt. You guys will be seeing what is happening on the video and whatnot. So the whole process will be honest and transparent. Okay. And besides that, you'll be able to know who has contributed, how much they have contributed, and how much in total we have contributed so far. I have been told to collaborate with other YouTubers so that we can contribute more money. Sparrow Black, you're here. I know that you are a moderator also in one of the in other channels, and I also know you know some YouTubers, and I know you're also a moderator, so you can talk to them on behalf of me. Hi, Mark Brown. You can talk to them on behalf of me on you putting our Buy Me Coffee link on their channel when they are doing their lives, but you tell them to ensure that they specify that the amount that they are contributing are for the children's home, so that when that amount hits my account, I'll be able to know that this amount was contributed and it is for the children's home. So yeah, I'm talking to Spiral Black and Mark Brown because I know you guys are moderators in other YouTubers channel, in other very big YouTubers channel. So if you can talk to those YouTubers, if you have contact with them, and tell them, hey, I have this YouTuber called so and so and so, and they are doing this, and I am requesting if they can have my Buy Me Coffee link on their channel, and then you tell them to tell their audience for people to contribute, but to remind them to write that that amount is for the children's home. Because when you contribute to the Buy Me Coffee link, if you contribute to the Buy Me Coffee link, I'll be able to. You can be able to leave a message. You can be able to leave a message when you're contributing the money. So you can contribute either $50, $100, and then leave a small note and say that this is for the children. And for me to also make your work easier, Sparrow Black and Mark Brown, I can shoot a short video, a video of maybe 1 minute, so that I can be able to explain everything to the T to that person, and then you can send them the video maybe on Instagram or on TikTok or on WhatsApp if you have their contacts, and then you can give them my Buy Me Coffee link so that we can be able to raise a good amount. Yeah, so that we can be able to raise a good amount of money. Right now we have $205, but if we can do triple that or quadruple that, we can get to $800 or even $1,000. Yes, so that is what I'm going to do. I will do a short video. I'll do one short video, send it to the YouTubers that I know, and then Mark Brown, I will send it to you. Sparrow Black, I'll send it to you because I know you guys are moderators in other channels, so that we see if we can not we see we are hoping that we can contribute more. So that is my hope, so that we can be able to assist them. So we have like around, let me say, 5 days. I can visit the children's home either on Saturday or on Friday, but I'll let you guys know. So far, we have contributed $205. We have Zach. Zach contributed $60, and Tessa contributed $20. We have Umuntu, he contributed $100, and we have Timothy Johnson, who contributed $25. That is I have it off head. I know who has contributed and how much they have contributed and how much we have in total. So that is how we are going to do it. So I'm going to do a short video. Sparrow Black and Mark Brown, I'll be sending it to you before the end of today. And let's hope that we can get even to 800, $1,000. Would have really, 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 really helped these children. So if you're joining, remember to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you want to contribute towards this course, please do it on the Buy Me Coffee link. And it is Sunday. How is your Sunday, guys? Mine has been okay. Fantastic. Mine has been very fantastic. Yeah, road to 10K is so crazy. So crazy. So that is my Buy Me Coffee link. I have pinned it. I have pinned it. So if you want to do on the Buy Me Coffee link, do it on the Buy Me Coffee link. And then remember to leave a small note and say that this is for the children. Okay? This is for the children. We are impacting their lives from miles and miles and miles and miles and miles away. Yes. So that is what we are doing. That is why we are doing these lives. That is why I've been coming on live. Day in, day out, day in, day out. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for 6,000 subscribers. I have really come a long way and I am so grateful to God. Last year, such a time, I was not even at I was at 2,000 and something subscribers, around 2,500 around there, but I was not at 3,000 subscribers. So God is good all the time, all the time. So guys, yeah, that is about it. That is why we are doing these lives. How are you guys doing? Me, I am doing okay. How is your Sunday? Are you out with your loved ones? If you're working, just let the video play, but remember to leave a like if you cannot comment. And most of all, remember to donate. Remember, 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 remember. I know, man. Like, yo, I have really come a long way, but I'm so grateful to God. So, Yes, God is good all the time. Mark Brown, how are people in Jamaica? Sparrow Black, how are your loved ones in Jamaica? Are they coping up well? Man, are they having an easy time, a good time? Not a good time. Are they like coping up? Are things getting easier? Are there organizations that are coming together to help people in Jamaica with their calamities? And if you guys are not aware, even in the Philippines, the same thing happened. There were floods there, like serious, serious floods. They were wiping cars and houses away. You could see people being on the roofs of their houses in the Philippines, but it is not out there as much as the case of Jamaica was. So, yeah, yeah, it will take time to rebuild. That are still without a good home. Oh, it's so sad. But let's hope that they will be okay. That is all that we can hope. Yeah. It can take years and years and years to build something and just a day to destroy something. Yeah. So even pray for the people in the Philippines. They are going through the same thing the people in Jamaica are going through. There have been serious floods there. You could see people climbing on top of the roofs of their houses because the water was getting in. Oh, yeah, it's so sad. My update is Terry is on his way to Jamaica. Yeah, I was seeing people on TikTok were saying like the people in Jamaica should not sell their parcels of land or whatnot to the big, multinational companies. I don't know what you guys think about that because of the floods and everything. People are just being encouraged, to take time and rebuild. But let's hope, the organizations that are in charge of, taking care of people in such calamities, they can come together and help the people of Jamaica as well as the people in the Philippines because it is you can't even have peace if you do not have a place to lay your head, a warm place to lay your head or sleep. You won't even have peace of mind. So, oh, it's the government. But how can the government are selling land even if they don't have the title deeds, the title deeds to the title deeds to the land? Can they sell like ancestral land? Or you guys in Jamaica don't do like the ancestral land like we do here? Because here we do have ancestral land where land is passed on from the father to the son to the grandchildren to the great grandchildren and to the great 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 grandchildren. Yeah, yeah. I had like the storm was moving very slowly, so it made the how is it called? Like the damage was more because the storm was moving very slowly. Oh, can be complicated. Okay, okay. Here, yes, I've had a few cases where the government, is taking land. I won't say who, but there are people in the government who chased people from somewhere and then they took their land. They are selling it to investors. Wow. Yeah. So I know, especially here in Africa, I know that can happen very easily, even if you have ownership to land, the government can just come and take it and they won't even give you compensation. But it rarely happens. I can say that it rarely happens. because people do have title deeds to their land, to the ownership of their land. So you can't sell to someone if you don't have the title ownership of the land. Yeah, but things can change. So in Jamaica, people don't own land. Like I can't come to Jamaica and maybe buy an acre of land there and get a title ownership of that land. Let's say for example, like you, Mark Brown, you can't buy an acre or 2 acres in Jamaica and have ownership of that land as a Jamaican, because if that is not the case, hey, that is crazy. Wow. Wow, guys. So if you're watching this, guys, any amount towards the cause of these children, we would have helped them a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I'm going to do that video today. I will send it to the people that I know. We see if we can raise more money. What? If you do not pay taxes, it can be taken away from you. That is crazy. That is so crazy. That is very crazy. Here, if you buy something, it is yours forever, forever and ever and ever, unless you decide to sell it. Here, if I buy land, it is mine. You cannot take it away from me. It is mine forever. Yes. So, guys, please, 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 I wish it. Yeah. You know they wanted to do the same here in Kenya, and that is why people protested the other time. Like they really wanted to do that. That is why we've been having protests and protests and protests. And you guys, do you know? Let me give you updates if you guys do not know. We have civil war that is happening in South Sudan as we speak. Congo has always been, God help the people of Congo. That country is so big and it has so many minerals, but it is experiencing a lot of humanitarian crisis because of these big companies that are coming in to take the minerals and stuff. So people in Congo are not having it easy. People in Tanzania is yeah, even last year, that is why we had those protests. People in Tanzania, guys, do you know more than 3,000 people have been killed in Tanzania in the last 1 week because the lady who was vying for president, it is alleged, let me say allegedly, the way people say allegedly, it is alleged that there are 3,000 people who have been killed in Tanzania um, because of the president. If you protested, because it looks like people did not want that president in Tanzania, allegedly, and people did not want her. And then what she did, she shut off the internet for 6 days. She shut off the electricity for 6 days, and people were being killed. So on the roads, there were piles and piles of people, and the loved ones could not go and collect the bodies of their loved ones again, because if you're outside, you get killed. If you're protesting against that presidential candidate, you get killed. And then and then um and then what? I've forgotten what I wanted to say. What did I want to say? Oh yes, and then the people who are vying for for the presidential for the to be presidents. Like we had other people who are vying for presidents. Do you know, guys? They were locked up in prison. So there was only one person who was vying for president in Tanzania. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm telling you, Tanzania is one of the most peaceful country in Africa that I know. They are very peaceful people, very peaceful. They are 100 times more peaceful than Kenyans. That is how peaceful they are. And this is the first time in my lifetime that I'm hearing this thing happen in Tanzania. So this is such a huge shock. So I really feel bad for the people of Tanzania. So many people have been killed, and it is alleged that this president might be taken to the Hague for her to be tried. But even on her inauguration, where she was being sworn in as a president, the public was not allowed, and the electricity and the internet was turned on the day she was being sworn in as president. So those are the things that we people are encountering here. Yeah. So that those are the things that are happening right here in Africa. In Sudan, I hear there is an entire city and there is no one, like everyone has been killed. Hey, God help us. It is very sad. So, and then you see the people who are experiencing these calamities, like in Jamaica and the Philippines. They are also dealing with their own stuff. Hi, Amo. They're also dealing with their own stuff. So if you're looking at your life and you have something to eat, you are healthy, you have a place to lay your head, your eyes are doing okay, your nose is doing okay, your nerves are doing okay, you have good skin, you don't have skin conditions, just say thank you. You can go to the toilet and pee comfortably and poo comfortably. You can bathe well. There's someone who cannot do anything without the assistance of someone. Hi, Amo. Good to see you. Man, I think the wars. I think right now that is something that is happening globally. Like they're just crisis in different countries, crisis. In different countries. Just all over the world. You can hear in Australia, people are protesting. If you go to Europe, people are protesting. If you go to the US, I'm like, what is happening? Like, it is just so crazy. But happening here in Africa, it is even more crazy, considering our economic situation and all those kind of things. So, yes, it is sad. And the the saddest thing is that people cannot even have people don't have any other option. you know you don't have an option. There's a lady in Tanzania who did a TikTok challenge. She has a shop. She sells cosmetics, so she did a TikTok challenge, and that TikTok challenge had a voice, had a sound of the president. So you see the way you can have a sound, and then maybe it is mixed with some people talking in the background. So the person talking in the background was the president, but it had been mixed up. It was like a mashup. So she was dancing, but she was just dancing like several other people who were dancing, and she got arrested just because she was dancing on that video. And it is said that she committed treason. And the mother of that girl came out and she was crying. She was begging the president, telling her that the way she's very sorry. Her daughter is the breadwinner, like to forgive her. And she was saying like she's the one who takes care of the whole family. She takes care of the parents and her siblings. And then the mother was saying like she's sick and she can't do anything else. So the daughter is the one that they they rely on. So it was sad to look at it. So you see, like now, if you're in that situation, you don't have an option. You don't have the resources maybe to travel and say maybe you'll start life in another country. So you just have to. You what will you do? You just keep up. Not keep up. You just have to. Um, I don't know. Be patient or resilient or whatever. Yeah. But here in Africa, there are very few people who have the privilege of having other options. That is why you see people they get paid $150, $200, you know, and you don't have an option but to just stay there because you don't have any other option. Because finding a job is also, not a walk in the park. So what can you do? You just stay there. So with all these wars happening, what will you do? Let's say a war erupts here in in a country like the way it is there in South Sudan or Congo. The only people who have been able to get out are the people who have the money to run away to other countries or to seek asylum in other countries. And how many people have money to seek asylum in other countries? There are very few. Because people in Africa, they choose what is on their minds is most people they take a day at a time to have food, to just have food and a roof over their head. So that is the situation of most people, and that is just the truth. Yeah. So people don't have options. So you just have no option but to just stay there or get killed, or it's just sad. It's just so sad. Mhm. So that is what is happening. It is crazy, and yes, it is sad. Very sad indeed. Okay, guys. So we are here 45 minutes in. I don't see anyone who has contributed to my buy me coffee towards the children's home. So what do you guys want me to do? I'm showing up and showing out. What do you guys want me to do? Tell me. Tell me. Hmm? But I'm going to collaborate with other YouTubers. Yeah, there's always a way. Just think outside the box, but you can't think outside the box if you do not have resources. If you don't have resources, thinking outside the box is not an option. Like, yes, you can think outside the box. Do you know even people who board planes in Kenya, in Africa, the way they are few? Like the whole of Africa, probably less than 10% or less than 20%. I'm not sure of the population of Africa board flights just to take a flight and go somewhere. Taking a flight is luxury because it's expensive. But we are grateful to God. I don't know what will be happening. I know, yeah, I know we do have those wars that are happening in our country and in our countries and whatnot. But if we had those calamities like floods or very strong earthquakes that destroy things, I don't know where Africa would be. So I know that God is just protecting Africa. We are just dealing with our own things, but we are being protected from all those natural calamities and stuff. Hi, Ethiopian. I have seen your comments. Ethiopian comedy. I have seen your comments. How is Ethiopia? I really enjoyed my time in Ethiopia actually. I stayed there for 2 weeks. 2 good weeks. I'll probably come by. I'll probably come back there but I don't know when. But I had a good time. I did, and I made money. So I'll probably come back to Ethiopia and make more money. You never know. Yes. Okay, guys. I don't think today's live will last very long, but I just want you guys to contribute towards the children's home. The Buy Me Coffee is pinned. And um, I'm also a real estate agent in Kenya. So if you know someone who knows someone, if you know someone who knows someone, um, if you know someone who knows someone who is traveling to Kenya, who wants an Airbnb or wants to invest in property, in Airbnb, in apartments or land, please refer them to me. Please give me that referral so that my business can grow. I want to employ people. I want to create jobs on a very serious note. And and I want to create jobs. So I can only be able to create jobs if I'm making money so that I can employ people so that I can expand. So my Instagram is Tunza_realty. That is my business name. So just go there and follow me so that when you know someone who is visiting Kenya and you want to give them a referral of a real estate agent, you can easily give them my Instagram. You can reach out to me. So that is my Instagram. Please go and follow me there. Tunza_realty. Yes. My birthday is in 4 days too. So if you want to spoil me, if you want to spoil me on my birthday, if you want to fly me to Maldives, you can. You can. Last day I went with my best friend to Zanzibar. That was such a very nice moment for me, an emotional moment for me. So crazy. I went there with someone that I've known for more than 10 years. That was such an intimate, special moment for me. I want to go to Maldives. I'll go to Dubai, but I want to go to Maldives. Have you guys heard of Maldives? You guys should Google Maldives and see how that place is. Yeah? So, guys, anyone who wants to spoil me for my birthday, if you want to buy me a gift, there are so many things you can do for me. Um, anyone? Why don't you have join on YouTube? What's to become a member or what? Maldives? I must hear, I must go. I must go to Maldives. Must. If I went to Zanzibar, guys, do you know Zanzibar was a dream destination for me? If I went to Zanzibar, yes, if I went to Zanzibar, I would go to Maldives. Yeah. So guys, yes, you can spoil me for my birthday. It's in 4 days. I am very, very happy. I am very excited. Very, very excited. To turn 1 year older. I am so excited. God is good. Like I am alive. I am well. I am happy. I am healthy. I have a roof over my head. I have food. God is good. So I'm very excited to turn an year older. Very, very happy. So do not be afraid of do not be afraid of spoiling me for my birthday, please. Okay, guys, we are here almost 1 hour, and I've not had anyone contribute. And I know another reason is because the same people who are watching me right now are the same people who started watching me when I was doing this. When I was doing this, when I started to do this fundraising. So the word is not spreading out to new audiences and to new faces. So what I am going to do, I'm going to do a video, a 1 minute video, and I will send it to the people that I know on WhatsApp, on Instagram, the people who follow me. I know there are a few people who have my contacts. I'll send them on WhatsApp, and I'll also send them on YouTube. Not on YouTube, on Instagram. And I'll also collaborate with other YouTubers, and I'll also send Mark Brown and Sparrow Black, because I know you two, you are moderators of other channels that are bigger than mine, and I'll give you, so that I can just make your work easier. I will, I will what? I will just say everything in one video. I will elaborate everything very well, and then I will send it to you, so that we can raise. If we can even reach $1,000, we would have done something very good. So far, today, as of today, as of today, on the 10th of November 2025, we have contributed so far $205. And these are the people who have contributed. Again, I know them often. That is how few we are. We have Zach, was the first one. He contributed $60. Thank you so much, Zach. No, I did not see it. Can you send it on Instagram? I didn't see it. Or on TikTok. Um, can you just resend it? But yeah, I didn't see it. So Zach contributed $60. And Cesar contributed $20, and then we have Umuntu who contributed $100, and then we have um, Timothy Johnson. He contributed $25. Yeah. So far we do have 200. Okay. Okay. I haven't seen it. Okay. Okay, guys. Um, so that is about it. That is about it of today, because I don't see anyone who's contributing. So I am going to do that. I will think outside the box, collaborate, send videos to people that I know from YouTube and also Instagram, and then we see how much we can raise so far. If we get $1,000, that would be very good, very, 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 very good. Yes. I'll reach out to people I know on Instagram. There are a few people I know. I'll reach out to you. I'll definitely reach out to you. So, guys, our live today will come to an end. But thank you so much. Um, yes. What was I saying, guys? I was saying thank you so much for coming to my live. Since we are not having any contributions, it is 1 hour in. That is why I'm choosing to end this video as early as now. But if you watch this video later, if you'll be watching this video later, I have left the Buy Me Coffee link on the description box of this video. So in the description box of this video, we have my Buy Me Coffee link. If you want to send it via Western Union, you can. On my personal phone, you can. If you also want to spoil me for my birthday is in 4 days, you can. If you also want to sponsor my channel, you can. Okay? I am very excited. I am very excited and I'm very grateful for the gift of life to see another year. I am very happy. Very, very happy. So, guys, I will see you next time. But please spread this word. Right immediately, I'm going to do a video. And then Mark Brown expects a video from me. I know Sparrow Black is not here. He has left. I'll send him a video, and to other many people that I know. I'll either expect something on Instagram or on WhatsApp. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Love you all. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your afternoon. I hope you're with your loved ones, or if not, or you're at work. Have a good time at work. I hope you leave early so that you can have a little bit of rest before next week. And then yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I am hoping that we can contribute more money this coming week, this week, the week of tomorrow, the second week of November, so that we visit them. Okay, guys? Yeah. Bye bye, and I will see you. I will see you this coming week. I will see you this coming week. Um, I will see you this coming week. If I find other ways of contributing more money and the lives are not bringing in money, I'll do maybe 1 or 2 lives. Period. If I find other ways of contributing more money towards the children, I'm just thinking about it, and then I'll tell you guys. Yeah. But so far we have $205. We've done a good job. We can do better. Okay, guys? So I will see you next week. I'll see you next week and have a good Sunday. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your time with your loved ones. I'm hoping that the people in Jamaica are. I just pray that the situation gets better. That's the only thing we can do right now. Pray that the situation gets better. They have food and a home. When you experience those things, that is when you really get to appreciate and see how big it is for you to have, for you to have, for you to have food and shelter. Charlie B, hi. I have seen you on Nicynthia's live. Charlie B, we are contributing towards the children's home. And I know that my Buy Me Coffee link does not allow you to donate. So you can donate to Nicolene's PayPal and just tell her this is for the children's home for Anne. But I'll also message you on Instagram to remind you. Okay? Bye guys. Bye.